Now, a lot of people do not know when it was said by Lincoln that the Constitution protects, slavery is protected by the Constitution. Very few people have read the Constitution, so most people don't know exactly what part he's talking about. If you want to know what part he's talking about, again, where do we go? Primary sources. In Lincoln's first inaugural address in March of 1861, he says, I now reiterate these sentiments, and in doing so, I only press upon the public attention the most conclusive evidence of which the case is susceptible, that the property, peace, and security of no section are to be in any wise endangered by the now incoming administration. Basically, I am not going to mess with slavery. And there's much controversy about the delivering up of fugitives from the service of labor. The clause I now read as plainly written in the Constitution as any other of its provisions. No person held to service or labor in one state under the laws thereof, escaping to another, shall in consequence of any law or regulation therein be discharged from such service or labor, but shall be delivered up on claim of the party to whom the service or labor may be due. That is legalese, very fancy talk to say, if your slave runs away, you can come claim him, and we're going to give him right back to you. This is the United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 2. That is the section of the United States Constitution that Lincoln is referring to when he says that slavery is protected under the Constitution. In this, he also says the declared purpose of the Union is that it will have its own and defend itself constitutionally and defend the main and maintain itself. In doing so, there needs to be no bloodshed or violence unless it is forced upon the national authority. In this statement is, I know I can't be overlooking this. Something else that was interesting with us having an insurrection on January 6th, listen to this. This is again by Abraham Lincoln. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it or their revolutionary right to dismember it or overthrow it. That is direct from Abraham Lincoln, which I think a lot of people would be surprised that that would be a statement that is coming from Abraham Lincoln. What I am looking for is the part in this speech where he recognizes it's not in that speech. I know where it is. It is in December, or is it July? No, that's 1861. He's talking about emancipation here. Citizen state representatives. It is the part of this speech where Haiti and Liberia is recognized. And it was done early in the year. But I'm going to have to find that. For whatever reason, I thought it was in March of 1861. But we would rather have our primary sources confused and keep our conversations aligned with the primary sources instead of not use our primary sources. So what I've done is printed off the primary sources and put them in chronological order. But for whatever reason, seek to destroy the union and the events. I am going to find that and come back on, because we have to talk about the recognition of Haiti and Liberia. And it was one of the first things that he did. So I do not understand why I'm having trouble finding it. It has to be 1861. We have March of 1861 is his first inaugural address. So it must be his first annual address. And here it is. That's why you keep things in numerical order. If any good reason exists why we should persevere longer in withholding our recognition of the independence and sovereignty of Haiti and Liberia, I am unable to discern it. Unwilling, however, to inaugurate a novel policy in regard to them without the approbation of Congress, I submit for your consideration the expediency of an appropriation for maintaining a charge d'affaires near each of those new states. It does not admit or doubt that important commercial advantages might be secured by favorable treaties with them. Now, Haiti and Liberia, extremely important. And a lot of people are not aware of the value of Haiti. Haiti was more valuable than the United States at one time. It was definitely more valuable than the American South. And the Louisiana Purchase would not have happened but for the Haitian Revolution. So Haiti is very central to the development of the United States because of the Haitian Revolution in Haiti, just the value of Haiti, the focus of Haiti. Land from Louisiana all the way up to the Great Lakes. I believe it was 15 million acres. I think it was 150 million acres sold for $15 million. That area was controlled by France. And that entire area was only there to make food and resources for Haiti, because Haiti was the source of the world's coffee and sugar, which massively huge, massively huge. If you think about how many things we just have sugar in alone, just think about, how dominant it must be to be the main sugar supplier. Now he says we can have treaties, and he actually does a trail off sentence at the end of that recognition, saying that there's some type of business that the United States can do with Haiti or Liberia. I challenge anyone to find a primary source where Lincoln or the United States tried to do anything with Haiti or Liberia through the extent of the Civil War other than ship black folks there. And he says later in another communication that he kind of gives himself away, that Haiti and Liberia are his only options, which tells us why he said that in the first place. Letter to Horace Greeley. I'm trying to remember which one that was, where he says, pretty much we're only working with Haiti and Liberia. Only Haiti and Liberia are in play. Which one is it? Treated as personal slaves. Liberia and Haiti are as yet the only countries to which colonists of African descent from here could go with certainty of being received and adopted as citizens. And I regret to say such persons contemplating colonization do not seem willing to migrate to those countries. Now, that does a couple of things for us. Number one, it tells us why, after all these years, what was going on in America in 1860 and 1861 that Lincoln is like, we need to recognize Haiti and Liberia. He lets us know in December of 1862 why he recognized it. That's all we got. That's all we got. That's the only place we can send black folks. There's been no other mention. He mentioned it in high-level congressional communication. Why wouldn't he mention the business or other values of those places? He does. It's only one thing. So that is the annual message of 1862, the following year, and his first message to Congress the previous year in 1861, which was December. So subsequent Decembers, one December, he asks, hey, let's recognize him. The next December, he tells why.